Here is an example to explain further how we can use method of completing the square. Now here, write each of the following in its complete form. How can we complete this to make it a perfect square? Is by adding a value to make it a perfect square. Now from my explanation, when you have x square plus ax, what is needed to be added to this incomplete form is half of coefficient of x all square. To make it a perfect square, when you factorize it, you will have x plus half of coefficient of x all square. Half of coefficient of x square. Now here you have x square plus ax. Coefficient of x is a. You have plus half of a all square. That is x plus half of a, the perfect square or square. Now you understand. Now let's take this example one. Said x square plus 8x. How can we complete this? From this, you have plus half of coefficient of x, 8, of square, which will give us x plus half of coefficient of x, half of 8 or square. Now you have your answer to be x squared plus 8x plus half of 8 is 4. 4 times 4, that's 4 or square is equal to x plus 4 or square. Then you have x squared plus 8x plus 16 is equal to x plus 4 or square. Then the incomplete form of x squared plus 8x when factorized becomes x plus 4 all square minus 16. Now here, this is the incomplete form. To complete it, you had half of the coefficient of x all square. Now let's go to the second question. 2x squared plus 3x. Now, how do we complete this form? To complete this form, I will write this equation to be 2x squared plus 3 over 2x. Now, when you multiply this again, you still have this. Now, just for us to have the incomplete form of quadratic trinomial without having leading coefficient. Now, with this, you should be able to look for how we can complete it to make it a perfect square. How? Add half of the coefficient of x, half of 3 over 2 to this function. Let's represent this function with a variable. Call it variable a. Now, you have your a to be is equal to x squared plus 3 over 2x. Now, what do we need to complete this? You have your x squared plus 3 over 2x. To complete it, you add half of coefficient of x. That is half of 3 over 2 all square, which will be equal to x plus half of 3 over 2. Half of 3 over 2. This will be all square. Now, you have your function to be x squared plus 3 over 2x plus 3 over 4 all square. Then you have x plus 3 over 4 square. Now, here you have x squared plus 3 over 2x plus 9 over 16 is equal to x plus 3 over 4 all square. Now, we have made it a perfect square. Now you have our value to be x squared plus 3 over 2x will be to factorize x plus 3 over 4 all square minus 9 over 16. Note that our a is equal to x squared plus 3 over 2x. Now, we have x squared plus 3 over 2x is equal to this function. Now, we substitute this, the factorization of the incomplete form of this that makes it a perfect square, into this function. You now have your 2x squared plus 3x to give us 2x plus 3 over 4 square minus 9 over 16. Now you have your 2x squared plus 3x to be, open this bracket, you have 2x plus 3 over 4 square minus 2 times 9 over 16. That will be 9 over 8. We have our value to be 2x plus 3 over 4 all square minus 9 over 8, which means the incomplete form of this will give us this value. I hope you understand.